Hello everybody, how you doing? Crypto Rick here, and today I wanted to talk to you about FIGHTron. So this is a pretty sweet Tron-based online casino with a few different games right now and more coming soon. So not only do I want to just kind of show you some of the games really quickly, a lot of you will be familiar with these types of games, but I want to get into the white paper and ultimately talk about how there's dividend opportunities for the community and for people that are involved in playing on the platform as well. So first things first, let's get into some of the fun stuff, right? So they do have the good old-fashioned dice game here, and what you're gonna do is you pick your numbers here, right? You choose roll under or roll over, and you're choosing that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and say we choose roll over, right? It's gonna roll between 65 and 99. You have a 34% chance to win, but if you win, you get 2.8824 times your bet, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory here. So you can check it out here as well. Same thing, you want to roll under. So you just like, you know what, it's going to be between 0 and 15. You only get a 15% chance to win, obviously, but your multiplier here is 6.5%, okay? You want to go 50-50 here, you can do so as well. Is it going to be above or below 50? You can choose roll up, roll under. So that's pretty cool. Then you get a 1.9% multiplier. So there's that little, 0.04% here or there that you're not going to get. So it's not even 50-50 on the payout. Obviously, something has to go to the platform, right? So that's a pretty common and very well-liked game here on these online casinos. This gem game is pretty cool too. So you can choose which gem you think it's going to land out. So you can see in 10 seconds. So you know what? If you choose the gold, there's only one on there, but you get a 30 times investment, times your bet. So let's see. Like, say we chose the gold one here. It's gonna spin around and let us know what happens. So I did not bet on this, but if I did bet on the gold, let's see what would have happened. I would have lost, right? But anybody that bet on these blue diamonds would have got 3 times their bet, right? So pretty cool. I think that everybody can understand it. It's pretty easy. You can see all the players here. Boom, this guy, bet and won 1,900. Got some winners down here. Got some winners down here, right? So we got all sorts of people. So the beauty of it is, being blockchain based, there's an absolute record of all these bets, all the wins, all the losses. It's 100% fair. It's smart contract based, so you know what you're getting isn't some scammy casino like some of the other things out there that are not blockchain based. So that's why I really like these types of applications, because it really does give you some opportunity to to play and know that it's going to be fair. So then they have this Odin game. It's pretty cool as well. So definitely come take a look at that. There's been a lot of large winners here in the Odin game. So definitely a cool one here to take a look at. And then they got a few more games coming soon. So a couple things that I did want to get into here on their white paper. Okay, so this is the FIGHTron white paper. There is a link to this on their website, which I'll put the link up to the website as well as the white paper in the description below this video that you're watching. That way it can be accessed easily for you. But FIGHTron was really brought to you by a team of IT specialists, right? That they were inspired to make an easy to use, convenient, and high quality DApp based on smart contracts. And that's why I love it, is because it's fair. With the smart contracts, you can absolutely go in there and audit and see that these guys are doing everything that they said that they're going to do, and the project's working as it is. So dividends here, this one's cool. So I want to make sure we take a look. So this is paid in TRX, okay? Every 500 TRX bets earns FGT tokens, okay? Now, that's win or loss. So not only if you lose it, but also if you're betting and winning, you start earning tokens as well, okay? Tokens can only be obtained by the platform users. They're not available for buying outside the platform. So the platform is protected from being centralized. Okay, so that means nobody can come out there and just buy up all the tokens and really just take control of the platform and the pricing and all of that. So only users of this platform, of the FIGHTron platform, can get these tokens. Only 50 million of them that will be able to be mined. Okay, so keeping that in mind is important as well, so you really understand what that means. Okay, token holders 60%. That's pretty nice. One thing I do like about this as well is this line: the founders will only receive dividends if the project is successful. Right? Everyday FIGHTron smart contracts distributes 10% of the platform's profits, according to the pie chart below. The founders, again, only receive dividends if the project is successful. Excuse me, a little tickle in the nose right there. All good. So this is how it works. So token holders receive 60% of that 10% of the profits every single day. Okay. So referrals 5%, airdrops 5%, 5% auction, 5% platform promotion, 5% bonuses, 10% to the jackpot. And if you notice this equal pie chart, only 5% goes to the founders. So in a lot of these types of situations, you'll see the founders have this huge piece of the pie, leaving everybody else kind of out in the cold. But these guys, not only are they taking a very reasonable percentage, only 5%, they are only taking that of the profits, right? So that's a huge win for what I like to see. And then there's this tokens market here, right? You can exchange your TFG tokens for TRX. I think that's extremely important. That way you can go ahead and get out of there. So jackpot slots, each bet supplements the jackpot bank, so it's always going up until somebody wins, right? How do they get the jackpot? Well, remember, 10% of the daily profits goes towards the jackpot, okay? So it's a very, very cool platform with some really intricate ways to make sure the money's going into the right places and to reward the users, reward the token holders, right? They have this auction game for all FGT holders. Each round consists of 5 minutes. Every bid adds 5 minutes more. Minimal bet is 1 FGT, and the last bidder wins the auction. So it's very similar to some of the auction sites out there that advertise, iPads for $100 or $50 or $10. It's because when the time runs up, the last bidder wins. So if you're bidding and there's 1 second left and I bid, boom, 5 more minutes gets put on. So it's a very very well-timed auction, and so I really like that. And then the auction bank is what you're going for. First place wins 30% of the auction bank. Second bank, 20%. Third place, 10%, and so on and so on and so on. So really cool. Daily bonuses. Every bet rises a daily bonus bank every 24 hours. The daily bonus bank is distributed among the top 6 players by their wagers, and 30% goes to the next day's daily bonus bank. So it carries over. Okay, so 70% gets paid out. 30% gets pushed over to the next day to make sure there's a sizable bonus for tomorrow as well. So that's really cool. I do like that. So you're looking here, first place gets 30% of the daily bonus bank. So top players, you get rewarded as well. You got the casino, right? The dice, the gem, the Odin that I talked about. It's their unique brand new game based on smart contracts. Only 2% edge, so not bad. And then you can take a look at their roadmap as well. So I really wanted to make sure I brought you guys this because this is a very, very cool project. I really like it. It's nice and clean. It's smooth. The games work very, very well. And the payouts are very healthy. And the dividends are game-changing. So I am really, really happy with what I've seen with FIGHTron. So that's why I wanted to bring you guys a video here today. The link is going to be below. It's FIGHTron.io. You get over here, check it out. If you want to play some games, you can do so and know it that you're going to be treated fairly, okay? If you wanted to check out the auction and the jackpot and all of that, you got it right here. So, for example, the bank right now is 7 TRX, okay? We've got 1 minute and 48 seconds left. If you are the last person there, if I was to bet 1, boom, that would bump back up. Jackpot is right here, so if you want to use the jackpot slots, you can take advantage of that. and then the daily players right here as well. So this guy, #1 player so far, he's wagered 319,038 TRX. So he's on track to capture, just under 1,700 so far. So definitely some cool stuff for you to come on and take a look at. Oh, look at that. The bank just went up, right? So people are continuing to play the auction game, which is awesome to see. And I hope you guys come over here and join the community, play on the apps here, and hopefully win yourself lots and lots of TRX. So thank you guys very much for your time. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments below. If you have any questions, get on over here, check out their white paper, join their Telegram, check out their Twitter, or ask the question in the comments below, and I will do my best to get that answered for you. So thank you all again. Until next time, everybody, happy crypto hunting.